Hello Miss Gracia, I'm Jorge Luis Sandoval. This is my oral evaluation and this video is about the consequences of being irresponsible in academic context. But before telling you the consequences of being irresponsible in academic context, I'm going to answer this question. What is an irresponsible student? An irresponsible student is someone who doesn't accomplish with his daily commitments, someone who acquires commitments and simply don't comply with them, that makes decisions without thinking about the consequences that these decisions might bring, and these consequences have always bad or negative results. Now, I'm going to give you some examples about the main irresponsible attitudes that the students do during their academic period. The irresponsible students are usually late to their classes or simply don't assist to them. They don't respect their academic schedule. Irresponsible students don't do their homework. These students leave everything to the last minute, and it don't make the students correctly their responsibilities, because teachers usually assign homework with several days in advance, and it makes the students think that they have plenty of time to do it, and they just let the time pass. Irresponsible students don't pay attention in class because they are talking with another classmate, they are thinking in other things, they are using their phones, or they are sleeping. Another way to be irresponsible is the lack of taking notes during class. And sometimes these students leave their homework in the half. They don't do it well or just don't do it. After giving you some examples about the main behaviors that irresponsible students do, I'm going to give you some excuses that these students use when they don't complete their responsibilities. The typical "I didn't have time" is one of the most used excuses from these students. Another excuse is to say, "I forgot it," or "I had other or many things to do." We all know that excuses can save us sometimes, but no excuse justifies to act irresponsibly. Now, I'm going to mention some of the consequences that being irresponsible in academic context bring. If you don't pay attention and don't take notes in class, obviously you are not going to study, and this will make you reprove. If you don't study, you are going to have bad and low grades. If you have bad grades, you are not going to receive financial help if you need it. Another consequence of having this irresponsible behavior is that you won't learn enough or nothing at all. If you don't learn enough, you are not going to be a good professional, and this won't allow you to get a good job. And if you don't have a good job, you are not going to make money, and money is necessary to survive in real world. Finally, if you are a Zamorano student and you reprove a class, you are not going to have vacation and you risk going out of the university. Now, I'm going to give you some advices to avoid irresponsible behavior in academic context. Organize better your time. Make a schedule with all your classes and homework that you have to do. Pay attention in class, take notes, and write every homework you have. Do all your homework and do it well. Ask your teacher if you have questions. Learn to distribute your time between study and relax time. Now I'm going to give you a personal experience about the consequences of being irresponsible in academic context. Actually, I am a Zamorano student. I am the first semester of second year and I was taking the high intermediate course, but I reproved it because I didn't comply with the requirements to have a passing grade in this course. And this happened by many reasons, like I didn't do some homeworks, I didn't pay attention in some classes, and I have to admit that I gave a little bit more importance to other courses. I took some periods like free instead of doing English homework, and now I'm living the consequences of my acts. In conclusion, if a student has an irresponsible behavior now, it's going to affect him in the future, because remember, what you plant now, you are going to harvest in the future. Thanks for watching.